I want to make this video response to Mr. Caldwell here. His channel is Caldwell Apologetics, and I've listened to Mr. Caldwell. I like what's coming out of his mouth, man. You know, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, and out of his mouth's coming a lot of truth, man. I like it. So I'm not here to bash the guy, but I have some pet peeves, you know. And he's trying to correct, I forgot this guy's name, the dude here with a nice beard. So the dude with the nice beard says Jesus doesn't offer salvation to everyone, and that's correct. And so Mr. Caldwell says, no, that's not correct. And he says, I'll show you the word offer, and he goes to 1 Corinthians. So let's look at that verse. He says it's the word offer there, but let's look at the verse. So he goes here to 1 Corinthians 9:18, and he's using a translation. Let me read it to you. What is my reward then? This is Paul. Truly I preach the gospel that I may present the gospel free of charge. Okay, and so then whatever Bible he's reading, it's translated as offer. Okay. But if you look in Greek, it's a form of the word titheme right here. Now you can look up every time this word titheme is used in the Bible. It means to place or to put or to establish, like to put, to place. That's what the word means. It's not the Greek word for offer. And so you can see in the King James, they'll say present, not offer, because it isn't the word offer. It just isn't. It's the word titheme, meaning to place. So, for example, if you go into Matthew 2:11, it talks about they presented gifts, so it's translating it the same word, but they're presenting specifically to him for him to take it. It's a gift specifically for him, but it's the word, it's a form of the Greek word prosphero right here. It's translated most of the time offer. It's a specific offer for them to accept or reject, not accept or reject. It's a specific offer for Jesus for them to take. Now, and see here's the problem that the bearded man has. When you look at the English word offer, then this is what the bearded man is objecting to, because people like Dr. Choice Meats use this word for free will. Because if you look at the English word offer, in our English mind, the connotation is present something to accept or reject as desired. So desired, their free will. That's what the bearded man is objecting to. And that's what people like Choice Meats Flowers does, the flower man. He's always talking about is offered salvation, so you accept or reject. Like God offers, he reaches out his hand like a beggar offering. But all you got to do is look up hand of God in encyclopedias, or read where it is in the Bible, and the hand of God is the punisher or the provider, not a beggar. And that's what this guy is objecting to, is it's not offered in the sense that the man has this free will ability to accept or reject an offer. And so the word in 1 Corinthians is placed. Now, placed the gospel to them with no intention or thought whether they can accept it or not. We preach the gospel to everyone, or to all the black, yellow, brown people, the nations, the ethnos, which is, you know, another word I told him about. But let's put this to the test, okay? Let's put this to the test. It is a command by Jesus. Let's just use Mr. Caldwell's verbiage. It's a command to preach the gospel to every single person. That is a command. There's no question about that. It's a command. So let's put that to the test, because really that's what it's all about, is your daily life. When you get up in the morning and you go out, you go to the doctor's office, you go to the gym, you go to work, right? Do you preach the gospel to every single person? If it's literally every single person, and if you want to take it that way, I'm fine with it. Now the question is, do you do it? If it's preach it to every single person, then when you wake up in your day and you go to the doctor and you don't say nothing about the gospel of Jesus Christ, then you're sinning. You're disobeying Jesus. So how many times a day are you sinning? How many places do you go to that you don't preach the gospel to everyone? That you don't, quote, offer it to everyone or place it to everyone? How many times? How many times a day are we sinning? Okay? So in the end, there's what really matters, is what you're doing in your life, not your philosophy about what the things are, what offer is and what placed is. So I like Mr. Caldwell. Looks like a brother to me. So does this guy. But there's nuances in the words, and there's application for your life. Understand?